In 1988, in a small town in Italy, there have been 4 friends declaring my death.
Good afternoon to everyone. I suppose you know why you are here. I'm going to interview each one of you till I found who killed Gala. Okay, I will start with you. When was the last time you saw her?
The last time I saw Gala was in the afternoon. We were talking about our costumes because we still didn't know what to dress up. As but Camila arrived and together came up with the idea of dressing up as a scream. While we came across a street full of vandalism, where there was a poster of the movie.
Okay, so tell me, Camila, what did you do next?
After we were walking around, we went and bought candies for the party. Then I go home with Gala and we dress up together. Then we go to the party and that was the last time I saw her.
Camila was very nervous. She looked at her friends with concern on her face, playing with her hands at that moment.
When we look up into the cameras, we notice that Karla, Sara, and Camila met at the same room with Gala, and after some time of being in that room, all the connection with the cameras was lost. And this is a little bit strange. It happened like 30 minutes, and when the camera returned, we noticed that all the room was breaking into. So, where have you been during all this time? Please tell me, Karla, what happened during this time?
Okay, so what happened was we decided to prank Gala because we're all wearing the same costumes. We thought it gotta be funny. After the prank, we started talking a bit and we decided to go back into the party. So we started checking our bags when we heard a very loud sound outside, and we noticed it was a bang. So we got scared and we ran off there. After the song finished, we came back into the room to take our bags and that stuff, and our things weren't there, so we started getting in panic, and we checked our phones and we noticed they weren't there.
Okay, that sounds interesting. So, have you been victims of cybercrime?
Yes, because when our phones were hacked, we only received clues and coordinates of a common number. So, out of curiosity, we followed home clues which lead us to a lake near. So the town and what we found was horrible because Gala's costumes are covered in blood and dirt, and that nothing. We looked for Gala in the surroundings, but we didn't find her until we saw. So, or did find it in the middle of the forest.
We could believe what we saw. Then we called police and an ambulance.
So, the hackers send them clues from their phones to find Gala in the forest, really?
Yes.
The police officer knew that the 4 girls were lying, because the paramedic told him that when the ambulance arrived, he only saw 2 of them. When they entered the room, their bags were there with their cell phones. So how was it possible that they received those messages? He knew that those girls were hiding something, but how could he prove it if it was just something he had read in an old book from the 80s?